Damn, 243 ping. Whoo! Baby, we in the database. Oh my God.
Step right up, step right on.
So over the weekend, I had the privilege of participating in the closed alpha test of Avatar Legends, the fighting game that's coming out. So I'm just gonna give you my general thoughts, what I liked, what I disliked, and hopefully it can be received as constructive criticism to help this game get better or better than it already is. The thing that I like the most about in this game is that every character that you can play right now feels like the character from the show. I felt like Aang when I was playing Aang. I felt squishy like Aang when I was playing Aang. I felt tough when I was playing Toph. I felt like, honestly, I felt like Ken Masters when I was playing Zuko. The cut-ins from the show and the flair overall is really strong, and this is going to be a great foundation for the other characters they add. Right now, they only have about, I think it was like 5 characters if I remember correctly. I think it was Katara, Zuko, Toph, Korra, and Aang. Yeah, those are the 5 that I had to play with, and they all feel unique in their own way. One thing I'll say about this game is that it is fast. Like, not only just with like the character movement, the rounds go fast. I was able to run like a first quick set to 10, like first to 10, in like 15 minutes or less. And that is huge when you want to get matches in, when you want to get sets in. Now here is where I'll throw in like an asterisk or a little caveat. If you do not play fighting games, if you are a fan of the show and you are really trying to understand the game, it might be too fast to know how exactly you got tore up. Like, there's stuff happening that if you're not paying attention to what your character can do, or if you've not even gone to the move list, you will be getting hit by things that you didn't even know that connected, but it's so fast that you can't even process it. I'll use, for example, I play fighting games, and there was a Toph that was doing things that I didn't even know that linked. And so I had to go back to the command list. I had to make sure that I understood what I was doing, and I still wasn't hitting the timing, is kind of not there yet. So, I mean, that's growing pains of any fighting game player. But I think for the super casuals, more casual than me, it may be a little too fast paced for them to kind of understand what's going on. Touching back on the speed aspect of it, like rematches happen like this, like a snap. You can get, when that match is over, right into another game, right into another set. Speaking even further into that, the matches themselves felt good. Like, the netcode is amazing. I really didn't have any issues with connections. I didn't have any issues with any lag or anything like that. And I overall had an excellent online experience, and I hope that carries over into the full release. What I didn't like, and this just may be something that has to do with the state of the game right now, or the build that they released, there is no easy way to like back out of a selection. I kept running into that where I would go into training and I was like, hell, maybe I'll try another support. For those that didn't get to play, support is the type of modifier you have on your character. So like with Toph, you have better earth pillars with the Badger, you have better pillar movement with Hippo, and then you have armored enhanced moves with Boulder, that type of thing, right? So you have your 3 support selections, and if you're going into training mode, or if you go into like versus CPU, it's kind of hard to back out. Again, this is not, I'm pretty sure this is going to be fixed by the main release. This is just in the alpha build. Another thing that I think may be an issue is the HUD. I think the HUD is really hard to read. I don't know where exactly that they explain what everything means, but I was about 2 hours into playing before I realized that the round counter to determine who won what round or how many rounds somebody was up was on the side of the timer. And it's really hard to read in a game that this fast. And that's something that I don't know if it's too late to change, or if you can make it more apparent. That was like one of the glaring issues to me as somebody who's like usually down in the set, right? Other than that, I think the game is excellent in its current state right now. I had some comments saying like this is like a Flash game. You don't understand how good the game feels until you actually put hands on it. And now I know I'm speaking from a position of privilege because I was in the alpha test. Please do not sleep on this game. On full release, I would suggest if you're a fan of fighting games, especially if you're a fan of the show and fighting games, this needs to be on your wish list in your cart. You need to purchase this day one. This is what fighting games should feel like. And I don't know how to better explain that. This is what fighting games are to me. I'm telling you right now, it doesn't. If you have to touch it. So when there's an open beta, make sure you're there frontline to check it out. This game feels great. All right. Well, I hope I didn't ramble too much, but that's what my thoughts are on the game so far. Really don't have anything to nitpick other than really the HUD. Like, I think the HUD is just needs some work, and that's just me. But okay, so boom, I lied. I have one more thing that I have to nitpick about. Every character in this game needs a universal anti-air. There is way too much jumping in this game to not have one of those at your disposal. They don't all have to be great. They just have to be on the move list. Okay? Again, grain of salt, my suggestion. Enjoy the rest of the video. If you're in the alpha, tell me what you think. Did you like the game? Do you like how it feels? What characters do you want to see to come out for the final release? And I'll see you in the next one. Peace.